Hi, my name is Frances Ames, and I wanted to share with you how to shop from my Close to My Heart website. Just type in my first and last name, which is francisames.closetomyheart.com. This month is November 2023, and the paper featured is called Silver Bells. It is absolutely gorgeous. So if you're into the metallic and the foils, you'll love this particular paper packet, and I'm going to show you some of the projects that I've made in a separate video on my live this Saturday. But I wanted to share with you how I actually access the digital arts, the SVG arts that I use on my Cricut machine so I can make bulk cards or create scrapbook layouts. And it's the type of files that I can use over and over and over again. So you're going to go to the top where it says shop, and then on the left hand panel, you're going to scroll, and on the left hand shows you all the different categories. Okay, so there's what's new, workshops, bundles, etc., paper. That's how you get to the silver bells. And then there's digital art. We're going to click on digital art, and here's the different digital products. So here you have Evergreen, The Good Life. They have individual ones. So if you want to make like birthday cards, there's a Make-A-Wish Happy Birthday. They usually sell bundles as well. So right here, there's a big digital art bundle, monthly one. So if you want to do a layout for that month, or if you're into like planners, then you can also use that to just kind of decorate things, which I love. All right, so here is Silver Bells, okay? And if you're looking, you can also type in the search bar at the top, X7298E, E for electronics, I think. So look how beautiful this particular bundle is. It's Noel, season greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. You can make this absolutely stunning. Look at this joy card and this layout. Who doesn't like this layout? You've got a really pretty bow. You've got bells. You've got acorns, jingle bells, right? So this is a really fun. Now you see it in silver, but again, this is going to be cut out with your Cricut machine, Silhouette machine, Brother Scan and Cut. You can change the colors. You can make this evergreen, right? Make this green, make this green, make this gold, whatever you want. But this gives you two cards that you can make in bulk, plus you have a layout. So this is absolutely lovely. They even have a strip here um, that you can make for a pretty border that you can see right here. Okay. And then, of course, on the sides, you could either use cardstock or you can use their pattern paper. So this is a fantastic one. So you can change this up every year, make different types of layouts. And I love how they have the mats as well, just to cut things out, make things easier. Okay. You cannot make these files for resale. So it says here, that's part of the digital art terms and conditions. But if you're just making cards to give to your family and friends, that's perfect. So I'm going to click on this particular one because I want to add that to my collection. And I'm also going to show you right now, if I go to my account, right? I clicked on my name all the way in the top right, go to account. It says digital library. That's going to actually tell me what I purchased as far as digital artwork. So that's just how to access it again. And then you click on this download button. So let me right now purchase this. We're going to check out. Okay. So once you place your order, it tells you where they're going to send you confirmation to your email, and you can print out the receipt if you want to. And then you can says visit your digital library. Remember I showed you that that's on the left hand side, but you can go here and I'm going to download it. And if you notice all the way in the top in the little arrow, it's going to show me my files. All right, so right now I am in Cricut Design Space. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I am going to go to the top. I'm going to do new project. I'm going to go on the bottom left, upload. I'm going to upload my images. So I'm going to click browse all. Okay, so I'm going to I just start adding one by one and then I decide which ones I want to use. Click upload on the bottom right. Upload, browse all. Holly leaves. upload. Look how pretty that is. I'm so excited. I can't wait to just make all of these. And you're going to do that for each element. I recommend you do it for each element. Joy card is next. I can't wait to make. You can make a ton of these joy cards. For example, I'm going to click on this card. Okay, and I'm going to see at the bottom right. You can see it in a little circle. The design is there, and you're going to add to canvas. So here's our card base. Maybe you don't want this particular color scheme. I mean, they're just a representation, but I'm going to show you how to fix this. All right, so I'm going to click on my card base, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup it. So you see there's two little boxes on the top right panel, right? And I'm going to click on that. It's going to unlock everything. The next thing I'm going to ask you to do is that first line where it says basic joy. It says joy card basic cut. What that means is that the machine is going to cut that card in half. We don't want that. We want it to be able to fold the card. So we're going to change that. On operations, you're going to go to the top and you're going to click on score. And then what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing dashes. That represents it's going to get folded. Perfect. That's what we want to see. But we had to ungroup it, right? The other thing is we want to make sure that we click on the card base, right, all the way at the bottom on the right-hand panel. We're going to click our control key. And then we're going to go all the way to the top where the score line is. You see that? And then we're going to attach. You see that function all the way at the bottom? All right. Don't worry. You didn't erase your card. This is what we want. You're going to go up to the top where it says arrange. And you're going to send to back. Now, let's say we want our berries to be red, not this acorn color. We're going to click on the right-hand panel where it says joy. I'm going to click on that. And then we're going to go to the top panel, right? And there's a box there, and then which is colors. And you're going to click on the red. Voila. Okay, let's say we want the wreath now not to be this weird gray color, but we want it to be green. So we're going to click on a joy card basic with the shape here. And it's actually gray, so we're going to change that to a green. Doesn't that look fabulous? Okay. Now, you see the J and the O? The J and the O are actually just letters are using different. So this is what I'm going to suggest you to do. I'm going to take this rectangle. I'm just going to go up here to the top right, and I'm going to duplicate it. So I'm just going to delete one of the copies. I'm going to take this copy. And what I need to do is create a box. So I'm going to go to shapes on the left-hand panel. You have a square, so you don't, okay. And I'm just going to put this kind of right on top. And I am going to take the little lock here. Right now it started out at 2 by 2, and I'm going to unlock this. And now I can just shape it. I just want it to fit snug right in the background, because I want when you look at it, you can see gold or silver or whatever you want. So that's what I'm doing here. So I am going to make this a you can do advanced, so you can decide what color you want. I don't like that. Okay, that'll be fine. So it's a different shade of gray. So I just use that background as my tool. Okay. Okay, so this right here is a group. Oops, nope, I made a mistake. Right now I am going to take this and this is a group, right? So I'm going to, oops, missing one more. The joy, you see this, J-O, and then the base. I'm just going to go up here to the top, and I'm just going to make that a group, okay? So what I want to do is I actually want to cut out the letters. So what I'm going to do here is, now that I made a group of that, click on that group and I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to move this aside. And now I'm going to ungroup it. So I'm going to click on this button again. And then I'm going to take my J and my O. They're both going to be highlighted. And then I'm going to, actually no, I'm going to weld them. That means they're going to cut together as one piece. When you do combine and weld, they're going to be together. Okay. Now I can highlight all of this. And I can slice. That's that first one all the way at the bottom there. It's going to blink. Click slice and it's going to blink. And once it's blink, see, it's cut out. This is one, so my letters did cut out. See that? See, here are the two slices. One is gray, one is not. Okay. So we can delete these because we're not going to be using them unless you want to use them at some point. So now this is going to replace this. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to arrange and we're going to send backward, not to the back, but backward. And then you're going to click arrange, send backward. So you're going to do that at least 2 times. This needs to go. So let me delete that because I don't need that. This I don't need as well. Okay. Arrange, send backwards. There we go. Arrange, send backwards. I am going to take this part and the wreath, and I'm just going to make them a group because it's just easy for me to move them around than trying to realign everything. Let me scroll up a little bit so and make this a little larger so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to move this over. We're going to line up our berries with the berries on the card. Look at that, how obvious that looks, so cute there. Now, that's okay. You see this? The wreath is going to actually leave some empty space so you can see the background. That's where this piece is going to come in. Okay, so we're going to line this up, and what we're going to do is going to arrange, send back. Okay, so this is the Cricut Joy card that we made. We're going to go all the way to the top right, click Make It. Want to make sure that your computer is, your Cricut is turned on. This square piece, if you remember, that's going to be the glitter part or the metallic part. This is the card base. This is going to be the pattern paper. These are the little red berries, and we can move these. If you just want to use a little square, you can just move these. Not a whole full sheet of 3. Yep. All right, good. And then we have and I'll move this over here. And what I'll do is I'll just use scraps. I'm going to move this object to the red, and I just got to remember to put the red on one side and the green on the other. Joy, I'm going to cut that in separate, and I'm going to cut the white in separately. So this is great. And then I'm going to hit continue. So the first one is the metallic. Remember that? Metallic poster board. This is going to cut nice and deep. You could always hit more if you're unsure if it would cut through, so just hit more. And then you're going to load your mat and then cut it. Okay, so right now I have, let's go back, going to the second one, which is the card. Okay, and it's going to need to be scored. We're going to pick medium cardstock. And here you see it's saying have a wheel because I have a maker. For most of us, we don't have that. You can also put a stylus into where you would normally put your marker. And then click apply. And now you can load your mat. In the A clamp, you put the scoring tool. Your blade is already in B, and then you load your mat and go. Okay, so the next one is the Joy. Okay, so that's going to be out of the pattern paper. Again, we're going to do medium cardstock. I like to put more, and I'm going to load my mat, and then we'll cut the next one. Okay, so the next one is going to be this one. Remember the red is going to be on the left side and the green is going to be on the right side. We just wanted to put it all on one mat since it's just a little piece. So we're going to put that on our mat, load it up. And we're going to use medium cardstock, more pressure, and let's go. Hi, I have here all my pieces. I cut out my joy. There's a little metallic part, the base, the wreath, and of course the little berries, and I even cut out extras. One of the things I like to do is I like to take my ink. This one's jade, same color as the cardstock, and go in and just color it in. It gives it a little bit more definition. Okay, put it down like this if you want. Just really adds to it. All right. Put that away. I am going to adhere this. I like to use a tape runner, so I'm just going to take the edges of this. And add that directly. Oops, I should have done it this way, but like so. Right along the edges. Okay. And I'm going to take that. It's going to go right in here. And then I'm going to put this, fold this over on my card base like so. Oops, I need to pick this up again. Now you can make a lot of these at once. Just on the berry section. We have, there we go. There we go. Now I know it's like a little bit of, if you have an adhesive eraser, that would work. Now I get to, again, go around through the back. And now we're going to try to line this up. Just line up your little berries. Like right like so. Oops. Tweezers right here. Okay, now I can go around afterwards with my eraser for another time, and then you could just write a message inside.